Hi, my name is Elena and I'm a makeup artist. So today you are a guest in my home studio as well as Tati, our beautiful model, and I wanted to show you the look that's based on the rustic colors and the earth tones. And I was so inspired to do this and I hope you all feel this inspiration too. So thank you so much for watching and I hope you will enjoy. Just before the shooting, I applied a little bit of the glued gel Got2b to the eyebrows. And I wanted to experiment a little bit and just did some artistic kind of shape. And we did all our skin prep before. So we can jump into the foundation. And for a foundation today, I'm using the Chanel, the beige one. And I'm taking a little bit to the back of my hand. And with the stippling brush, I'll do a very small layer. I don't think that I'm going to do all the skin foundation and blush and bronzer right now. I think I want to start just with a little bit of the coverage, just to see Tati's face a little bit more, to understand its structure, because we will have a lot going on the face and on the eyes. And the same from another side. I want to have a little bit more coverage in this T-zone area. And here, just blending it out to the outer part. So my foundation is not trying to cover everything. It's just giving me a little veil of something on the face, just not to be distracted over anything. So our next step will be a little bit of a lip mask, and I'll put a tiny bit on Tati's lips because we want them to be super prepped before everything else. And I really like to apply the lip balm after foundation. I know that a lot of makeup artists love to do this as a skin prep, one of the steps, but I feel like when you're doing foundation, you always touch a little bit the lips with a brush, and it has foundation in it. So you're smearing the product around. I don't think that it's good for you, so lip prep right now. Today I feel like is a great day to make a little bit more experimental makeup. So my favorite trick is taking an eyebrow pencil. It has less pigment on the skin, and I'm just stenciling out everything that comes to my mind because I want to do this very dramatic today. And I'm just stenciling whatever anatomy right feels to me. Maybe a little bit here, like this. So I'm just trying to look at the Tati as a creature that has some beautiful, interesting visual effects on me, like some hollows or some creases that just speaks to me. And I'm continuing from another side. So just freestyling. Don't try to make everything exceptionally good. You just need to see the form first when you're doing something dramatic. And it will come together eventually. I'm super happy with this result because I feel like this color of the pencil is changing my mind completely, because I feel like it's this color of Tati's eyebrows and hairs, and it's just suiting her so well. I wanted to do this sketch later in black, but I think I will change my mind. And I'm doing this in some sort of brownish beigey color. So I will take this liquid eyeshadow and on my stencil, I'll just apply a little bit more of the color and the texture. And I love how the shape of the eyebrows are matching to our look of the eyeliner. Because I feel like it looks so seamless. Because my favorite makeup looks should be the makeup looks that I believe in, if you know what I mean. I need to believe that Tati belonged to this look and this look belonged to Tati, you know? And I do believe in it here right now. I think I want to play with under eye bags a little bit, if you can say that. Can you look up for me? I want to blend this little line so it goes seamless with this darkness around the eyes. Because you know, like sometimes it's the best feature, not the worst. You don't need to cover them up in particular looks, and I feel like it's one of them. And maybe I'll put it, can you look down? A little bit here too. And with blending, I'm just applying a tiny bit of the same foundation, just to help me out, to make it super smooth and go into the skin. And I'm repeating all of the steps from another side. And I would say that if you want to make something symmetrical, do it very slowly on the both ends. Can you look up? So you've built something on the right eye, do it immediately on the left. It's way easier to do symmetry like this than if you will build one look on the other. If you will build one look on one eye and then on the other. So next thing that I want to do is I'm taking a little bit of this cream eyeshadow, and it's more of a beigey color. And it's lighter, it's closer to our model's face tone. And I'm taking this on a flat brush, and I want to highlight every nuance that I love. Can you look up for me? So for example, a little bit here. And I'm doing it pretty roughly once again. And a little bit here. And I'm just coming back with these two brushes and two products just to build up all the symmetry that I want to have. So a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and you just move and go with the flow and see where it comes, where it takes you, I would say. And I'm just coming back with these two brushes and two products just to build up all the symmetry that I want to have. So a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and you just move and go with the flow and see where it comes, where it takes you, I would say. And can you close? Mm-hmm. And actually I want to highlight a little bit this part too. So just on top of the eyelashes. I think it will give us this beautiful sheen from the lashes. Mm-hmm. I think I want to blend this one line going up, just to give us a little bit more place to play. So I'm going between these two liquid eyeshadows and just feeling the form even more. And I really love that we chose to take away and glue down all the eyebrow hairs, because it gives us a lot of the opportunity to build something. We don't need to stick on what does the shape of the eyebrow is looking like. We can just build anything from scratch. So the same color, I want to put a little bit here to deepen this part off. And I feel like it's very cool when you can see it almost like a nose color. Nose contour, I mean. And I really love that we are having all these beigey colors together, because I feel like they go so well with Tati's skin tone and hair color So everything is super beigey. Can you look up? I feel right now it's a very good moment to come back into the skin once again, because I feel like I've managed to figure out what I want about this eye makeup. So right now I want to focus on a little bit of the discoloration that I have, just to see everything in balance. And I'm taking a little bit of the Natasha Denona concealer and synthetic brush, and I'll just put it in the places where I want to have a little bit more coverage. For example, around the nose and maybe a little bit here. Just to even out what we didn't even out with the foundation. I'm taking a little bit of this color Corrector from Huda. I really love its color. It's like in the middle of peachy, pinky, somewhere there. It's pink Pomelo right now. And I will take this into my blending brush. It's big synthetic one. And I will put it in the middle of the foundation. And I want to go up with the blending. Because I feel like it will look amazing with this glowing cheek. And I feel like our model today is like a nymph from the woods or something. And I love that we have this texture because it's a color corrector. It's not a liquid blush. So the texture of it is really similar to the skin. Can you look up for me? So it doesn't have any dew or any glow that's not on the skin naturally. And I feel like I want to add a little bit more here, just to blend out even more. And now I'm taking a smaller brush with the same product and I'm building it to the brow bone, because remember, we always want to have the color traveling through the face. We don't want it to have it only in one place. For example, only in blush. And I feel like it will take everything together to one picture. I want to powder a little bit the T-zone, just to reduce unwanted shine just here. I want to keep everything super glowy, because I feel like this texture of the skin gives us this nymph kind of energy. So, but right here it's unnecessary. We can cancel that out. And now we're jumping to the lip, and actually I want to mix a little bit of this color correctors and concealers from the palette. It's concealer palette. So I'm taking a tiny bit of this to the back of my hand, because I want to do rustic and orangey kind of lip, and it's very difficult to find something like this in a tube. So maybe even a touch darker. Maybe something around here, a little bit more dark. Yeah, I feel like this color would work for us. I'm just roughly applying the product through the lips, and then we'll come back with a smaller brush and perfect everything. I think I want to add a tiny bit of the lip pencil, the chocolate brown one, just around the corners, because I want to feel a tiny bit more of a ombre going there, just to give the illusion of more than one color to the lips. I want to take the same mix that we did for the lips and apply it kind of a blush and bronzer at the same time. So I want to have a little bit more depth here. And I want to take, and maybe a little bit even here. Yeah, like that. And I want to have an empty brush near me, just to blend all the colors. We finished our beautiful look, and I hope you felt inspired too, because I had a great pleasure to make it on Tati. Tati, thank you so much. So I guess see you soon. Thank you for being with us.